Hi everyone, welcome back. Alicia here. It's been a minute, but we're back. There's so much to talk about, so much to see, but I thought let's ease into it. We're going to do a little bit of a summer cleanup in the garden while I chat with what's been happening. Macy's just down doing her business, so once I've cleaned that situation up, we're going to go outside because I think I'm finally learning when the best time to actually film is, which is first thing in the morning. The wind doesn't seem to be too bad. To be honest, I should have been up at like 6:30 filming because that's when the wind seems to be at its deadest. But I'm not doing that. I will get up at 6:30 to go out and water things and all of that, but I'm not getting up at 6:30 to film a YouTube at this stage. Maybe I'll get there one day. Because even though my skin is doing very well lately, which I'll do in a whole other video, we'll update on what I'm doing on skincare. If you guys have watched recent ones, you would have seen I had hyperpigmentation from pregnancy, and I have managed to lighten it a lot. Now I know people are probably going to jump in and be like, oh, you know, it lightens on its own after 12 months sometimes. Sometimes. That's the key word there, sometimes. So for me, Macy's now 2.5, it was not lightening. So it was something that I was quite conscious of because to me, and you can still see it, it's just not as bad. It literally looked like I had been sunburned and half of my face peeled off and the other bit didn't. So anyway, that'll be a different one, not today. But yeah, I'm loving all my skincare. Yes, I look very shiny when I've just finished putting it on, but I'll take the shine if it means I get nice clear skin and a little bit of lightness. So let me go change this poopy bum because we're still terrified of the toilet. That's a whole new thing. We're now starting the potty training. I'm not going to share any tips or tricks because I'll be honest, it's not going great. She knows when she needs to do a wee if she's not wearing a nappy, but to get her on that toilet, nope. And I have a little kiddie seat. We have a step. Just about to order one that she can actually fully climb up because I really don't want to do a potty. I don't want to have another thing to clean. And I think even if I do a potty, I've still then got to transition her onto a toilet. So let's just try and get her onto a video. Okay, I'm gonna go, then we're gonna go outside. We're gonna do some gardening. All right, first jobs first. Let's go let the dogs out. Say good morning. Who's ready for a good day? Should we do brush Millie again today?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Mill? Ready for a good day? If you're listening, are you going to come out into the garden? For anyone that's like, oh, what are you doing? Well, this is their yard. It's huge. Don't stress, guys. Hello. Are you impressed they're out? You'll be impressed because you just like going in their little cage, don't you? Their nighttime one. That's alright. Alright, first jobs first is we're going to get rid of all the dead leaves. We have had a ridiculous heat hit us. Yes, as I was saying, we have had, I don't know if you guys actually want to see me or the plant. We've had a ridiculous, can I have those please? Tar, no, Tar for mummy please. Tar. Thank you. I mean, little kitties and helping. We had a ridiculous heat wave, I guess. We had 3 days of above 40. So if you're Fahrenheit, it's like 100 something plus. Do we need to get Macy her own pair? Do you want where's Macy's watering can? No. Mommy. Yeah, so needless to say, we've got some cleanup to do because, wow, did it fry some stuff. And these poor strawberries were no exception. So we're just going to go in, try and get rid of as much debris as we can to see if we can get them to bounce back this week. We have, and hopefully you can hear me, I mean one over the... cloud playing, and 2, I did notice the wind has just picked up. So, yeah, this is going to be my first job. This will be clean. Alrighty, that is both little towers. Well, it's technically one tower, but it fell over, so thanks, Mace. Good job. Putting your toys away. I turned it into 2. But that is it done. We're going to pop a new variety because I have mainly Adena, and then I have 2 different ones, which is a sweet to eat, and I think the tag's gone for the other. But what I wanted to show you guys is if you have strawberries like this guy, I'm trying to remember what, if he is the other variety, if he's the Adena, but this is a runner. So if you buy 1 strawberry plant and you want to try and get some more, this is what you need to look for. So a big long shoot, then it's going to have a little one. See that? That's a root. That wants to try and root. So all you simply need to do, pop it in some soil. Once it establishes enough, you can chop it off and you have another plant. So that's this one done. I'm also trialing, as you'll see, these guys are a lot better because even though they're right next to each other. Yes, my baby. Oh, it is a strawberry on a plant. What do we do with our strawberries? And then what else do we do? Do we feed them to Sissy? Yeah. Yeah. There's none to do today though, okay?
I'm going.
Yeah.
I eat more.
You're gonna eat more?
Yeah.
Okay. Love that. This guy gets all like morning sun and afternoon, and I've noticed that it definitely produces far less fruit. I've lost more because I did have some up there, and it gets lots scorched. So let's plant the next one and get that runner in better. Righty, easy peasy. Not hard to tell which one's a new one with the 0 bug damage, but I'm just excited. I just want to try as many different varieties. I've heard of one called Heritage. It's meant to be prolific, amazing. I actually have found down in the shed there's an old like slim low trough. I've asked Jace to bring that home, and I'm actually going to make that either my strawberry garden for next year and this become all like lettuce and spinach. I think that's what's going to work best. And then also add some herbs. So next job. Oh, we love that. Lucky mummy have a hard case. Hello.
Hi guys.
Thank you. Oh, you want to have a look? I planted the strawberry. Do you want to come have a look with me? It's the only one that hasn't been eaten by a bug. Can you guess which one it is? Which is the new strawberry?
There's strawberry.
Oh. Who knows?
Strawberry.
There, we'll have to wait.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't know the lighting. Just going along, which I've already done this one, pruning up the dead flowers, dead leaves, but I just thought I would show you. So see, we've got a bunch of dead leaves here. I was going to pick it, but do you see how many ladybirds are in there? So just make sure you're checking before you're actually going to go snip, because I don't mind that little leaf in there. That can stay, because look at, I don't know if you can see them all. Ladybugs, ladybugs, ladybugs. Why do we want them? Because they're going to come and eat the aphids. Well, they actually already have, and they're just so beneficial. Okay, that's the hanging baskets done. I'm not sure what moving on to next. Okay, wind is picking up far too much, but all I'm doing here is a nice little deadheading, de-heading, whatever you want to call it. It could use with a massive prune back and it will flush back again, but until I'm guaranteed I know that the season is going to actually have a bit of a break, I'm just going to give it a light prune. Alright, next job, which I've had to wait for it to come back. So this used to be by my front door. Absolutely love it. Gift from my mum, but it was in this pot, which you guys can't see. But if I turn it around, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to keep moving it, cracked and broke. So I've seeked it back together. I was going to put the tree back in it, but it's right at my kitchen window. And to be honest, it kept scaring me. And I thought, oh, I'll put this big fern leaf that had started dying, and like that can cover this humongous bad boy, but I'm not enjoying. One, because that plant is taking forever to come back, and I just don't know, so who knows, we might change up. But what we need to do this time is come and snip, because it came on the back of a trailer and it wasn't getting watered. It was starting to die, but she's come back. I've given her fresh potting mix, lots of sea salt, lots of consistent water, and she's coming back, but we need to get rid of this. So that's the job. The thing though is like, and this is why I waited, because if you look at this, you probably would have thought, oh yeah, that's dead. Snip it off back here, but it's actually not. So when I'm going through and looking, so this is a prime example of doesn't have any life versus, let's find one. Found one just put, oh, so this guy, prime example, it looks dead. No, it actually is still alive, but the end isn't, so we'll probably snip him about here. Memory card run out. Once I figured out what pot and everything, I'll actually stake it so it stands upright, and then it will make more sense, and then hopefully branches like this will get a bit more growth. But that's that job done. On to the next. I've got a lot of trees to prune, but I don't think that's going to be this video. I might actually do a tree pruning, because it's treelings that I'm pruning, not trees. The wind is quickly taking a break. I thought I'll just show a little update. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this has struggled more than I thought. The ground itself is very loomy, so I do struggle with it retaining water. It gets all afternoon sun, so as you can see, we've lost some things, and this is my watering thing at the moment. So, and it's hard because you think, oh, I'll move the sprinkler along, but if you move it like 2 or 3 times, like within a day, technically then the first section that I've watered is not then getting watered for like another 3-4 days, and that's where things are struggling. And I'm obviously picking up, like that end gets morning sun, midday shade, but then afternoon sun, so they're drying out so much faster than, for example, the section that it's watering right now. So we're going to come along deadhead. As you can see, I'm trying to do retic. The issue I've had is that, here, I'll actually talk to you. The issue I'm having is that I've done it with like black retic pipe, because I was given it for free, and I thought, oh, I'll put sprays in. There's not enough pressure to do that bigger section. So we're debating now whether we keep it. We've put some taps in to do 2 different sections, but obviously where the first sprays are, they come out amazing, spray really good. By the end of the section, it's like drizzling. So I have found drip tape out here is working the best. One, because the wind doesn't matter with the wind, it'll still come out. The only thing is obviously you have to put a lot closer together, so you are using a lot more irrigation, but the veggies have been thriving. I just don't know if this area will. So today I'm going to pop on, we need to filter, because that was the other thing. I've literally put this irrigation on once. Half the sprays are already blocked because we use dam water. So that has been our goal, and that's going to continue being our goal, is setting up irrigation and drip and all of that, so that then it's so much easier, because I spent so much time watering. And bless Jason's cotton socks, he helped me water once before we went on holidays. He's like, are you kidding me? It's taking me 2 hours to water your garden. He's like, 2 hours, Leash. That's insane. And I was like, yes, that's why I don't get as many jobs done as what you think I will in the yard, in the garden, blah, 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 or in the house, because I have to accommodate that bulk amount of time, like every 2 days. Or I sort of split it up, so every day I'm out watering, but it might be a different section. So anyway, we're going to deadhead this section now. Shouldn't take me too long because most things have stayed really small. Not much has flowered because they're still just struggling to even just grow. Alrighty, and that is this garden bed done. I'm gonna film. She's been helping me. It's so stinking cute. There's not really much up this end. Got some roses that are struggling, and I know that is purely based on the soil and the water because I bought from the exact same place. I'll show you at the front. We're about to go deadhead them. They're absolutely thriving, which have drip tape on them, and a garden bed which we created. So the soil itself is beautiful. Well, I wouldn't say beautiful. It's a lot better. Ah, no, no, no. Not yet. It's a lot better than this. Oh, I've locked them anyway. Haha, silly mummy. Go, show me how you do it. Should you come deadhead the roses with me and we'll show them? Okay, can mummy hold those while we walk though?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks baby.
Okay.
But, no way. But yeah, garden bed is done. I'm not gonna show you each individual plant because how boring. Okay, go and watch your fingers. What, no fingers in it? Yeah. Whoa! Look at you go. Yep, put it in there. Good job.
No.
Got 2 more fingers out. Yep. Whoa. Oh no.
Got it.
Got it. And nearly ripped the bush out. You are, yep, that one's so clever. Hang on. Yeah, good job. We'll move on to the next one.
Okay.
Now I've forgotten started already, but look at this. That is actually, I'll write the name, something mutation, something like that. I actually googled it because I thought, oh my god, I've bought roses that have got horrendous virus because a couple of them popped up like it. It's actually not. It's to do with like stress. So say when they were first planted, if they went into some stress, might have been caused by frost, things like that. I'm assuming it's because I bought these guys bare root in the post. Took a little bit to get here. And then obviously a lot of shock coming in, getting planted. So as you can see, the first few have got some shock and then the rest are all fine. So they were the first buds. But yeah, I'm gonna give this guy, I don't think I've actually showed you guys this. Not all, most of the dahlias are up. Lots of brand new varieties I popped in this garden bed. I'm not gonna prune the snapdragons. Reason I don't prune them is so that they actually do go to seed and spread, and then that way hopefully I will get an abundance come back next year. I actually grew half of these from seed and then some were bought. I did actually have a whole loop around, but again I planted before I set up watering. So maybe we'll do a quick little walk by for everything in here before we trim. I started from seed, bought, cutting, given, cute little dahlias. These guys, I love the color of this, absolutely stunning. You'll see some horrendous damage. Now, I don't actually know, let's get up close. I don't actually know because I am yet to find some caterpillars I have heard, well watched, sorry, videos, but I don't know if we have them in Australia. They are called, they're bee cutters, which obviously I have a lot of bees due to my sunflowers and just flowers in general, and they actually come and cut out of your leaves, and so far the only bushes they have touched are my roses. And so they cut this circle out, and then what they do is they take it back to their home and like roll it up, and like that's for the nursery, or like say they want to make a home in a new spot. So I don't know. I kind of want to spray because obviously it looks really bad in case it is caterpillars, but I also don't want to spray because if it is the bees, well, they can have the foliage to make little homes for their babies. So I'm in two minds. I'm going to keep watching. If I do start to see actual caterpillars, well then yes, I will maybe do what's needed. Like that guy, is he one? Go, sir. If you want to cut a thing, absolutely, I'll watch you. Anyway, let's go. Like, look at this dahlia. How freaking stunning. Oh, the wind. More sunflower from seed. I actually started this status from seed. Bought this guy online, the honeysuckle. Oh, look, they've moved on. They've moved on to the honeysuckle. It's anything that has softer leaves. Another stunning dahlia. And guys, I don't understand the obsession with meat ants. I don't understand meat ants' obsession with my sunflowers and my dahlias. It's so cool. That bee is not normal.
Mommy.
Yeah. See again, prime example of the mutation. Are you watering for me? Oh, you want me to take my phone? Okay. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this guy because he is the most expensive tuber I've bought, as you can see. LA Cafe, and I don't know if this is virus or not, just because if you look at him next to this guy, very different, but could also be that this tube is not on a dripper, could be that it gets like it needs something more, because not all the leaves are like it. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking I could do a chop. I don't know, I'm gonna first off give him a big feed, see if that helps him, and then if it doesn't, I'm gonna do a big chop back and try it and see what happens, because yeah, the newer leaves aren't doing it. So I'm excited to see what this one's gonna look like. More of these guys. This little one I started from seed. There is actually peonies all in here, and I'm so confused because this guy gets the hottest bit of sun, yet it's the only one that's actually still growing. So, like, I don't know, people say peonies don't last in our weather, but, well, it is. Don't know if I'll get a flower. How cool is this though? Like, look at the difference in the aging. Stunning.
I like what?
You are my perfect little waterer. Oh yeah, we don't like the rocks in the garden, do we? And my last sunflower to bloom. Someone came the other day and they're like, oh my god, look at your beautiful sunflowers against the house. How cool are they going to look when they grow like right up? And I was like, oh no, this is as tall as that variety is going to go. So yeah, let's get on to deadheading. Alrighty, and that is this garden bed done. Technically, yes, I probably could have pruned the roses back a bit harder, but I like some colour in the garden, so I do leave the blooms. And yes, I could have also pruned the petunias, but yeah. So funny that I'll show you guys at the end. There's one bunch of roses I can't prune because there is a random looking bee on there that will not get off, and I did try and prune next to him, her, whatever it is, and she flared her wings up, so she still doesn't want to leave. Maybe he's the culprit to the holes in the leaves, but you know what? That bunch of roses is yours, bud. Okay, next job is on to the pot plants, which that is just again deadheading, and I also need some serious weed pulling. That's what we're going to do, and then a lot of them need to come out of their pots and fresh soil. Right, and quickly before the wind picks up, because I know it's going to, this is the chaotic potting part. So obviously I just need to pick some weeds. See that bright yellow flower? More weeds. And I think that's probably going to be it, is just pick the weeds. I've got a couple of things I might want to chuck in a garden bed, but that's really going to be it. There's not going to be much happening here because I need to get some other retic stuff done instead. So yeah. Righty, and that is this section done. I mean, look, it doesn't really look much difference because I didn't get to deadhead anything because I should have registered. She pulled the snippers out of my back pocket while I was trying to sort and check tubers, so that's what I've been doing. I think they're all blind, to be honest, like as in you've got some that have popped up here, but all these that look like they've got a bit of fresh soil because I have just topped them up. I pulled the tubers out. They've all got roots but no eyes. So from all the research that I've done, that means we have blind tubers, and likelihood is that they will not grow. So, but I'm going to give them the entire season, and if they haven't sprouted, then I will toss. But I thought, I did also get them in very late, so they could also be that. We got a couple of things in the ground, which I actually really love this sort of gardening where it's like, okay, let's go in, do a job, and if I can get a couple of things in the ground, amazing, because that's not very often. So I'll quickly show you that, and then that's going to be a wrap because let's face it, I had started this. We then since went inside for an hour and a half, lay down. That was meant to be a nap. Someone didn't want to go to sleep. Then turned into Dad coming home for lunch, having lunch, and then I finally got back out here. Oh, but side note, I noticed that this, oh my god, Hardenbergia at the back, all the leaves have been chewed off of that, and starting on my rhubarb, I actually have seen it. Yes, it's a bee. It's a black and white bee with a smidge of blue on it. Came, did its cut, and went home. So I'm not going to spray for caterpillars. I'm just going to see how much damage he does overall. Maybe like some will just become sacrificial and some will have to get sprayed. So let me show you what I planted though. We've got over here, which I don't know if you guys see, succulents in there. It's all smushed up. I've got a scabiosis. Hang on, can I show them the scab? Then an amaranth at the back here, and one more amaranth down the thing, but I'm not going to show you that. So thank you very much, guys. See, I look different. I've got a hat on now. I've got hats on. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.